Hey, fam. Let us see. Let us see what it looks like. Alrighty. I don't know if you can tell. Hey, Kelly. Oh, thank you, sweetie. I don't know if you can tell, but I just finished eating a piece of pizza because the delivery showed up like right now. Okay, Jazzy, get out. Dogs. Well, Kelly, you're first. We'll see. Usually everybody beats me to the stream. Usually I have technical difficulties. Do I sound okay? I already ate. I just wanted a couple of bites while it was fresh. Fresh off the delivery person, so to speak. I've had some kind of day. Demon Beagle problems. She will not stop. Will not stop yelling her little head off. And it doesn't matter. She's been fed, she's been out, she's had pets, she's got a bed, she's in the room with me, she's out of the room with me. Doesn't matter. Still barky barky for no reason. Maybe people have dates. Possibly. Holy water? No, but not being Catholic, I'm fresh out. I didn't even used to use that for paranormal investigating. But yeah, I'm going to avoid talking about the violence that I want to do to this stupid old beagle. Hey, Ems. Hi. I hope you had a good day. Ems, did you see the Cancer Tarot snack yet? It's going to feed your Delulu. Absolutely. So I started looking. An eggnog latte? I started looking at the jack-o'-lantern tarot a little closer. Oh man, the busted ass horses in this. I was watching over because I always rewatch my videos from my regular username, and well, I was rewatching and I noticed that the white horse, to lesser extent the black horse as well, but what the hell kind of leg? And now I'm really freaking disappointed because I really liked this. I really like this deck. I like the colors, I like the designs. But that's what happens when you get fake images and not by a real artist. There's no one to catch it. So I'm like, how many knees? Like, this horse has like 3 Horses' legs don't bend in 3 places. Look at this. This one right here. What the hell? There's a knee. There's a knee. There's no hock to speak of. Now I'm going to have to give it a bad review. He's walking fancy. Yeah, there's another one in here that's one of the knights, maybe? It's a white horse, and it's got like 4 knees. I'm like, what the hell? You didn't even check it over before you threw it on this one, the sun. I gotta fix the lighting a little bit, I think. This horse has like an elbow and 2 knees. and a hock. So he's got like 2 extra knees. Well, yeah. I mean, I guess you would, but I mean, I noticed it about Scorpio. That's when I started noticing the bad. Oh yeah. That's a boy. That's a guy. I don't have to cover that. That's the other problem. Everybody's naked. I know. That's why I hate AI decks, and it makes me so angry. Because it's like, really, you just ruined it. It just ruined it for me. And I'm so sad. I'm still going to use them. But I'm not going to buy any more tarot decks from that company. It is M's, and you know, I totally forget to cover them sometimes, and it seems to be fine. I don't know. On the other hand, maybe I'd have way more subscribers if I covered all the nudity. But that pisses me off too. It's art. It's not for kids. You know? So, you know. And it's going to get worse. Somebody let the people in charge not this AI is so new that I would say anything, I mean, anything over 2 years old won't have that issue, or if they're specifically by artists. This new one, the Oracle, hang on. Oracle of Visions from Janet. This one, Kiro Marchetti is an actual artist, so he's not going to have any of those issues. So Stephanie Law, the Shadowscapes deck, won't have those issues. She's a watercolor artist. This is her deck, and she's got another one coming out too. So it just, you know, I mean, this just lazy and disappointing. I mean, obviously it takes an artist a long time, but yeah, this Oracle of Visions, it's tricky. I went through all the cards and skimmed the I like drooling over the cards too. I skimmed the definitions of the artist, but really these are 100% intuitive. That was his intention, was that you use the images entirely. And he does have 3 or 4 tarot decks as well. Some of them, I don't use the French one. I forget. I'm sorry. I don't use the Lenormand decks. I don't use those. I like the Rider-Waite based ones. And he has 2 or 3 Rider-Waite, and then there's a couple others. You know, I have a lot of Oracle decks, and I don't use them nearly as much as I do the tarot. Oh, Ems, that's so sweet. Um, but, you know, this is the problem that I have. I'm an artist, and AI is cheating. AI is cheating the people you're selling it to because they're wanting art, and that is imagery, fake imagery, and very badly done. To the moon! Kids, noise, dogs, noise. They make a lot of noise apologizing for the noise. I'm not familiar with Rebecca Campbell, but I haven't had a whole lot of time to study. Um, Sometimes I'll go on and just, you know, look at them, or I'll see them on other readers, but I haven't been watching a lot of other readers. I haven't had the time. Did you, Kelly? The honeymooners, right? Um, Ralph Cramden, right? How I remember that, I don't know. But anyway, I just prefer real art. Real art comes from spirit, not from computers. And real artists know how many knees a horse has because you research that crap before you do it. Right? There was a couple of them that I cut out of my Amazon wish list because it was AI and the fingers were all messed up and the you know, and I'm like, really? You're that lazy? You know, if you're so lazy that you're going to use AI, at least take enough time to get it right. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Yeah, I think blue is probably my best color. Shirt is actually more of a turquoise. It doesn't really look that way. Um, so, we have 4 people, 2 lurkers. Who's lurking? Does anybody have a question? If you lurkers decide you want to ask a question, just put it in the chat. Oh, I'm trying to make it fit my rack. So, but yeah, other than the Demon Beagle and trying to do the tarot snacks, whatever comes out, absolutely aims. I'm deciding what deck. Okay, girls. And what spread? Let's see. I'm drinking my sarsaparilla tonight. Okay. If the dragons want to talk, I do too. I did a Kickstarter for Annie Steg Gerard, who's a fantasy artist, and dragons are one of the things she specializes in. And she was doing a coloring book. That's what it was for. And part of the Kickstarter was 4 signed prints of hers, and 3 of them are dragons. So I hung them in the dining room because that will irritate my holy roller aunt. Wendy! Hello, lovey. I was just about to pull for Emma. We'll start with Emma. You want the dragons, Ems, so I'll pull those out now. Okay, well, I'm going to use this, the AI, because I really like this deck. And I'll show you the cards if they don't have nudity in them. Hi, Janice. Nice, nice. 5 people in the chat. Who will be the 5th? Or 5 people in the stream. The demon beagle, Wendy. She has been heinous all day. Okay. All right, let's get a read for M's, whatever comes out. We will just do the 3-card past, present, and future, and then we'll clarify. Okay? So, Spirit. Can I get whatever M's needs to know? 9 of Pentacles in the past position. In the present position, please, Spirit. Thank you. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And in the possible future, 4 of Wands. Hell's bells, M's. Again. Although this 4 of Wands takes place in a cemetery. So, I don't know. In my family, we go on picnics at the cemetery, so. Is that weird? Is that too Victorian of us? Okay. Hi, Nettie. Absolutely. Ems will put you on the list. Emma will put you on the list. Sorry. I give people nicknames. So, yeah. All right. And then we have a 10 of Cups that just fell out of here for I don't even know. Thank you, Janice. You know what what the problem is with this eyeshadow is I'm going to have to throw it away because it's a cream eyeshadow. And I happen to have it in my hand, and the Lucy dog licked it. Yuck. So, dog spit on my on my eyes, probably not a great idea. Yeah, I'm not sure where it goes, Ems, but let's see. Why the 9 of Pentacles, please, Spirit, in the past? Ace of Swords. And why? Why the Ace of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. The Wheel. Okay, we will come back to that. Okay, why the Knight of Pentacles, Spirit? I won't look at the dragon's legs because I don't want to see how many knees he has. These AI images. All right. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? The Moon. Well, we know the Knight of Pentacles is really slow. He's currently being slow and stumbling around in the dark, apparently. Cool moon card, though. My mother would hate these because they're skellies. I think skellies are funny. Why the moon, please, Spirit? Thank you. The Emperor. Yes, he's lost his emperorness. Hi, Connect. Lady T. You absolutely can. You can leave your question with Emma and come back and watch later, or you can hang out. 4 of Wands. Why is it here, Spirit? Why are you feeding Emma's Delulu? King of Wands. Okay. Well, why the King of Wands, please? The 8 of Swords. With the sun on the bottom. You can only see it real fast. You know, because nudity. Ridiculous. Crazy. Nutty. It's art. I wonder if YouTube censors Michelangelo's David. Which is even nicer from the back, by the way. Okay. Well, Ems. I think in the past, maybe that, you were on a roll, right? Nine of Pentacles, being awesome with your vulture in your garden. There's a vulture. It doesn't show up very well. A human artist would probably have fixed that. I would have. Just saying. And you thought, you knew the deal, you knew what was going on, you knew the tea, what you needed to do, right? And for some reason, it just wasn't time, the wheel. So you have the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like it's saying, we're slowing you down for some tech support, some updates, something like that. Interesting why this. The Knight of Pentacles on this dragon. It's sort of a very strange praying mantis grasshopper dragon. Weird, kinda. I wonder why. I don't know why it's important I mention that. Hey, Shan. La. How you doing? Yeah. Something isn't... Okay, so this is funny, and maybe it's just this deck, but this moon card with the little skeleton dogs and stuff makes me think that your zombie isn't quite ready to... For some reason, it makes me think of zombies. You know, the zombies in the original zombie movies where they crawl themselves out of the grave and stuff. I just feel like something needs to wait. It's not time. There's a lot of time here, but usually I don't repeat myself. The Emperor. We'll come back to that. The Emperor and the King of Wands on the Four of Wands, or the Emperor, and then the King of Wands on the Four of Wands. Well, I think that, you've got the Emperor in here in the middle, and in the present. But for some reason, I feel like this is because you need a chance to be the Emperor. It just feels like there's something there's something coming for which you need to stand in both Empress and Emperor energy. Not sure what. Because, you still have this Ten of Cups that popped out. I mean, everything is going to turn out fine. Of course, we got to talk about the divine timing. We don't know when. I think this King of Wands Something about this King of Wands and self-imposed exile, or not being able to function in a King of Wands capacity. I'm trying to, over here it's too dark, and over here there's a glare. There, maybe better. Yeah, so, I mean, let's get some tea leaves and get a little more context. That's another thing that happened with the tarot snacks today. All the same tea leaves came out. There were particular ones that just kept coming out. And I was like, how can this be? Hey, Joe. I was like, how can this be? They're all, I mean, there's 200 cards here. How are the same ones coming out for every reading? But it was almost like that. Can I get a tea leaf for M's, please? What does M's need to know? Thank you. Dolphin. Financial gain, usually coming from something you did in the past. You manifested some money, girl. Or, you know, stock options, maybe. Anyway. Dolphin. We'll put him with the past, since it says in the past. Okay. Anything else? Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Yeah. It sucks while you're doing it, though, man. Doesn't it? Elephants are also playful. So, eventually, you'll get a little bit of freedom to have some fun. I love that, Joe. It's hard to get them all done in one day. I tried really hard, but the Demon Beagle was a problem. Let's see. What else do we got for M's, please, Spirit? Thank you. The end of a situation. Or someone going out of your life. Well, we know about that, don't we, baby? This doesn't really help me with context, though, does it? These are kind of separate from the reading. Like separate messages. Yeah, Joe, we only have one rule. That's be nice. Lift the vibration. Have fun. Shiny, happy people everywhere. Or fake it until you make it. Okay. Well, M's, I mean, you've got this Four of Wands at the end. You know, you've got an Emperor in here right now, but it could be just you. I mean, when you're handling your business, right? When you're handling everything great, sometimes you got to step into Emperor energy. And, you know, 10 of Cups at the end. That's pretty good. I'll show you the 10 of Cups in this deck. Maybe. See, the problem is I have to move all these lights all the time because I have to use them for art and I have to use them for all sorts of different things, different readings, different cameras, different whatever. And then I can't remember where they were when I perfected them. So, and on the bottom is Peacock. Beware of great pride. Yeah, watch out for them. Temporars. Temporary emperors. I don't know. That just popped out of my brain. Temporars instead of emperors. Temporary emperors. Maybe you know someone particularly prideful? I mean, because I don't get that off of any of the other people. Hey, Pam Bear! Welcome. I'm so happy you could be here. Yeah, I don't get anybody like that from you, so it must be someone else. Someone coming in, I would guess. All right, let's go to the dragons. Let's go to the dragon. Actually, you know what this is? I think it's just the past couple of, well, month or more has just been, it's left you kind of scattered. So it's showing up in the cards. Everything is a little bit scattered. Understandable. 100%. Been there. Okay. Let's get some dragons for M's, please. Dragons. All right. Star Dragons Oracle for some advice. All right. Spirit, can I have a star dragon? Can I have a dragon for M's, please, for some advice? Thank you. Invention. Ooh. Burning with passion. Now see, this dragon has an awful lot of knees as well. I'm sus. Anyway, there, if you want to see him better. Burning with passion. Okay, let's see what it says, because I think that still your answer for now is to be creative. Even if you have to work a non-creative job, or you have to, do boring, normal stuff, find a way to make it creative. The Herald, who appears to be there. Wisdom of the Herald. Feel the fire of passion and the vital energy arise from your core. It's time to take action. Time to burn with vitality. Allow your passions to rise to the surface as you prepare to embark on a new endeavor fueled by the deepest core of your being. Let it burn bright and strong, just like a star. The dragon says, from your very core, invention pours out of you, racing to fill the dark night sky with light and energy untold. Create, be fulfilled, masterfully craft your vision as you bring something new into life. There is no room for shyness and hesitancy. Master your craftsmanship and harness your creative brilliance. Your creative brilliance. Absolutely. Yep. And creativity prevents busted ass AI horses with too many knees. Like this one. Weird. I'm saying weird, creepy, uncanny valley. Yep, that's what it is. Yes, Ems is always busy being fantastic. Oh man, Joe, I will look, but yeah, I have ways to ask about time, but I don't particularly trust them. Just because there's no time on the other side. They don't understand it. I mean, it has no relevance on the other side. And it's hard for us to wrap our heads around that. Even when you're talking theoretical physics, it's still hard to wrap your head around it. So, but Kelly is next. Where is Kelly? What's your question, Kelly? I think I will do the golden deck for you, Kelly. Oh, Janice. Well, I love that you're here. Just general. General for Kelly. All right. Spirit, what does Kelly need to know? Thank you. The Hermit in the past. What does Kelly need to know, please? The Devil in the present. And the Ace of Pentacles in the future. That's pretty nice. Well, a cold read of this would just be sometime in the past you took time to hermit and let spirit illuminate your path so you would know which way to go. You've experienced some doubt, maybe some panic, or just if you've been working too hard. I know you've been working pretty hard. Sometimes you just need a break to go paint the town red and do disreputable things, right? But it's going to pay off. I mean, you know, with material or physical world 3D abundance of some kind. Okay, let's just clarify. Come on, Spirit. Why the Hermit? Why the Hermit for Kelly, please? Why the Hermit? Why the Hermit for Kelly, please? Can I get a card? Why the Hermit for Kelly, please? Why? Thank you. Thank you. The Wheel. Okay. Why the Devil, please? Maybe a Capricorn. Why the Devil, please? Seven of Cups. Why the Ace of Pentacles, Spirit? Why the... Thank you. Just working. You're a working fool. Honing your craft. So maybe you have some doubt about what to do next. I mean, or you have no doubt at all, one or the other. I think this is like an absolute yes or an absolute no, but that's not really gray. Hi, Miss Ba. Welcome. We'll clarify on that. We'll get some clarifiers on that. Let me put the dragons back because well, that might suck. They might have just fallen down through the... I changed my little rack for a bigger one, and it's harder to... I'm not used to it yet. All right, tea leaves. Tea leaves for Kelly. All right, Spirit, give us some tea leaves. Give us some details, please. Lobster. Financial pinch. Well, that would be the opposite of what I'm seeing so far, but it maybe was in the past. Or maybe to do, you know, the further training and stuff that, you know, you had to postpone your earnings, maybe? I don't know. All right. Seven of Cups. Why is the Seven of Cups and the Devil here? Thank you. Temporary problems. Whatever it is temporary. Perhaps a two-faced friend or just a cat. A cat. That's unfair. None of my cats are two-faced. Only the dogs. Pardon me. When it gets dark here, I start to get cold, and then my nose runs. So, excuse me. Runs like a divine masculine. Okay, that joke never gets old. Alrighty. Why the Ace of Pentacles, Spirit? Thank you. Shark. Take care. Huh. Interesting. A possible loss of material wealth. Well, I mean, that could be someone stealing the change out of your car console or something. I mean, it doesn't have to be anything big. Um, I think this devil, whatever this is, devil, and about your cups and which cup to choose, and knowing what your cup is, somewhere in there, and that's in the present right now. Whatever this doubt is, as soon as you conquer that, I think that these temporary financial things will probably resolve themselves, and then they won't be an issue anymore. Oh, let's see. Okay, we'll get Wisdom of the Wild Things for some advice. The little monsters. Okay, can I get some advice for Kelly, please? Some advice for Kelly. Aha. Is that it? Remember who you are. If you see this card, it has fish. She has fish on her fabulous hat. So it makes me think maybe a Pisces. I don't know. Sometimes I think that when we get buried in work, even good work, I mean, we get buried in work, and we sometimes fail to do self-care. Hi, Angelus. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. How many have we got, Ems? Okay, we're good for now, I think. Yeah, I think that you're just a little burnt out, perhaps. But the good things are coming, and I think you did everything you were supposed to do in the past to protect the future. You know, did everything in the right order. Most of the time, that's what you do to make things work, right? And yeah, other than some small details, um, temporary problems, clouds. I think everything's going to go okay if you just, remember to take care of yourself. I'm not sure that, yeah, Ems, let's please do that, because I'm not sure how long this will take. So I've never had a full list of people. I think that you're a very capable person. And I think you can do, yeah, Ems, go ahead and close it. I said that already. Sorry, I forgot there was a delay. Anyway, I think you could pretty much, count on yourself. I think you don't really have anything to worry about. All of these are tiny things, right? And I know that you've been just working your bum off, right? But normal doubt, that's about it. That's all I see. Maybe going a little crazy with taking a break, and I don't know, I'll do it sometimes. I will just go completely overboard and like buy out the grocery store deli section, or just buy a whole bunch of stuff like that. Or I might intend to go to the liquor store for one thing and come out with four because I want to try it, that kind of thing. But I mean, that's minor stuff. Just catch yourself before you do stuff like that. Catch yourself before acting on impulse because you are tired or burnt out, or just desperate to get a change from the four walls. So, yeah. Nice. Good work, girl. Good work. All right. Wendy, energy check for the week. All righty, Wendy, darling. You're very welcome, Kelly. Oh, yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like to lay on a beach. I mean, I've never actually laid on a beach. Not really. I've been to the beach. But taking time to lay in the sun has never been a thing for me. Pathetic, huh? All right. Energy check for Wendy. Energy check for Wendy. Let's just shuffle a little more. All right. What does Wendy need to know this week, please? Past for context for Wendy, please. Past for, thank you, Spirit. Two of Pentacles. Present, please, Spirit. Two of Wands, staves. And for the week ahead, please, Spirit. Five of Pentacles. Interesting. All right. Why the Two of Pentacles? Why the Two of Pentacles? Thank you. I don't think that's it. Why the Wheel again? Weird. That's all three readings. Got the Wheel in the past position. This is the third reading and it's the third time. Interesting. I was a lifeguard. So I try to stay out of the sun now. Two of Wands. Why the Two of Wands in the present, please? Why the Two of Wands for Wendy? Death. Changes. Big changes. In plans. Because it's with the Two of Staves. Five. Why the Five of Pentacles? Six. Okay, so I think that something's going to happen that's going to make you a little bit nervous, but I don't think you have anything to worry about. Because I think at first you think it's going to be a disaster, a Five of Pentacles. But really it turns out to be a success and a victory. Whatever it is. Might be a tiny thing. Remember, not everything is make or break and die by the sword. Sometimes it's just tiny things, you know. $17, new record. I think just for past context, you balance things until it was time for things to come into balance with the Wheel. Yeah. You had plans, maybe some travel, but not always. I mean, he's looking at the world, but that could be a perspective. Like looking at something as if you're looking at the entire world. Yay, 18. Hi, fam. Welcome. This could be a Scorpio. It's a Scorpio card, or it could just be a new start. A drastic new start. It's kind of like you've been working on a piece of paper and it's just, there's no editing left you can do. You just rip it off and throw it away and start all over again. New piece of paper. New plan. And maybe not because the old plan failed, but you just had an epiphany and got a better plan. Sometimes that happens. Staves, divine inspiration. Spirit works like that sometimes. Alrighty, let's get some tea leaves. Thank you. Beware of greed. Pig. And I can't oink, or I would. I can't make pig noises. I need tech support for that. Okay. And let's see. We'll just get a bunch. Thank you. Thank you. It seems to work better when you have some for context. Alrighty. Okay, so we have beetle, good fortune. Apple, temptation will test you. Dragon, beware of self-delusion. Yeah, because that's the Five of Pentacles, right? You're worried something might happen, but actually it's going to turn out fine because we have the Six of Wands. Whale, great worry over nothing. See what I just said? And what here? Dog, far away. A distant friend is thinking of you. Too bad the demon beagle isn't far away. Actually, she's being very good finally. Probably because we stuffed her full of food. And ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Well, I mean, there could be one. They don't show up in any other cards here. So if there is a stubborn, aggressive person, unless it is you, then they are separate from this whole reading. So probably they're just warning you that somewhere there's going to be one, perhaps. Some advice from the monsters for Wendy. All right, can I have some advice for Wendy, please? For Wendy, darling. Thank you. 2 of them. Beware the shame creature. The toady frog. And laughter heals. This hasn't come out yet. That's great. Look at him. He's like Einstein with some kind of weirdo boxing gloves. Still glare. That's a problem with the shiny cards. Yeah. He's got a basket. Those aren't boxing gloves, by the way. They're like squid. They're like octopuses. Octopi. So this is sort of a theme that's been going on. The theme is for this cycle, we're going to be learning our lessons through being happy. Who knew you could do that, right? Usually, it's, we like to think positive reinforcement is a thing, but we never actually get to see it. And I just think that this new cycle, our lesson is how do we make stone soup, right? When there's nothing to be happy about, how do we find something to be happy about? And be easier. Don't blame ourselves so much. Don't be so hard on ourselves. There's no point. Shame has no point whatsoever. Once you have learned your lesson, once you have experienced it and decided, okay, I learned, that didn't work, that wasn't great, I was kind of a shit, so I'm not going to do that anymore. There's no point in being ashamed of it anymore. You make your reparations and you tell yourself, okay, well, I screwed up, but I learned and I'm not going to do that again. And then you let that go because it doesn't serve you anymore. Shame drags you down. So we don't want to do that. And I'm not saying, Wendy, that is necessarily, oh, you can. Yeah, see, don't do that, baby. Don't do that. We're all just doing the best that we can. And then the laughter heals. And I think I've told this story before. When I was at my deepest, darkest point, one of my friends made me laugh. and triggered an epic glow up. It was the kind of glow up where you know it's happening at the time that it's happening. It's not like in hindsight, well, that was weird. I feel better. Maybe I had a glow up. No, no. It was a clear physical lightness of being and a clear physical. And it was just because one person, the right person, made me laugh. Yeah. It was amazing. So, yeah, Wendy, what's done is done. And also we have to remember that we should never take away someone's right to redemption. As angry as I sometimes get, being a super fire, super Saggy, super Aries fire person, I get super angry. But in my calmer moments, there are things that I believe we shouldn't do. I believe that we should not take life because even the worst of damaged and dangerous person has the right to redeem themselves. They have the right to learn from what they did, from the harm they've caused. Even if it's just a tiny little lesson and they're still shit people, that's possible. But when you execute someone, you give away you take away their ability for redemption. And that's not something that we should be able to do. But that's just my opinion. I understand that other people have other opinions, and I very much did used to have another opinion. Especially for certain people and certain crimes. Especially for DNA evidence. But at the same time, we cannot know the whole story. We can't. Spirit knows things that we can't know. So, yeah, Wendy. And if we don't allow them to process their karma and learn some lessons, then they'll just come right back around into this earth again in the next life and do the same awful things. So, Wendy, I didn't mean for that to take a little bit of a dark turn. It was just something that popped into my head that maybe somebody needed to hear. I don't know. I don't always control what comes out of my mouth. And love, I would so much like to do it, and it's just, I don't know. I've never had this many, and I don't know how long it's going to take. And so, hang out, because maybe, or just hang out if you want. I didn't expect to get a full list so soon. Well, I'm glad, Wendy. It is fun, isn't it, Joe? It's fun. I didn't know that this was going to be so much fun when I started doing this. Let's see. We have Janice, a general, then Nettie. Okay. Just shuffling for you, Janice. Whew. Old lady problems. I'm a little warm. All right. Okay, 9 of Pentacles in the past for Janice. Can I get a present, please? No, that's not it. Can I get a present? Thank you, Spirit. The Hanged Man. Maybe it's because I'm like an adventurous Oh, thank you, Law. That's so sweet. Maybe because I'm sort of an adventurous person and I'm sort of a nerd as well. I really like the Hangman. I like finding new perspectives and ways of looking at things that I didn't think of before. 49. Wow, 49 subs. Thank you, fam. Mwah. All right, future future for Janice. King of Cups. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. I'm going to get the... I'm just torn. I love this deck. It's so cool. But it's AI and it's all screwed up. Alrighty. So, 9. 9 of Pentacles in the past. Why is the 9 of Pentacles here, please? For Janice. Thank you, Spirit. King of Cups again. Look at that. Past and future. Might be a person you know. Or the same experience coming around. Why the King of Cups, please, Spirit? Why the King of Cups for Janice? Joe, I am absolutely the least serious tarot reader that you will see. 6 of Wands victory. Ooh la la, baby. This is nice so far, Janice. Okay. Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here for Janice in the present, please? 10 of Pentacles. I think you should be the one giving Rowdy his lottery numbers. Okay. Why the 10 of Pentacles, Spirit? Death. The Change. Oh, this is a super cool card. Horses still have screwy legs, but it's a super cool death card, I think. I love skellies. I don't know. I think they're hilarious. I think they're funny. Silly. You ever see the old animation with the mouse with the dancing skeletons? Absolutely nutty. I think we're all single. It's Saturday night and we're at home. So I don't know. Okay, King of Cups. Why is the King of Cups here? Ace of Pentacles. Why is the Ace of Pentacles here? 2 of Swords. There's a choice. Okay. And on the bottoms is the 3 of... Bottoms. On the bottoms is the 3 of Cups on the bottom. So, friendship, celebration, toasting. Toasting things, like with a drink. Toasting. All right. And on the bottom of the golden deck, 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands, victorious return. I don't know what you did, but it was good. Yours was just, this was just an energy check? What are you worried about? This is my favorite soda right now. They don't sponsor me, but I'd be happy if they did. Of course, I'd also probably be a lot heavier. Cootstown, Cutstown, Sarsaparilla. Damn straight, Sarsaparilla. All right, well, we'll get some advice. I don't know what advice you need. It's just general. I just had to double check to make sure I didn't hallucinate that. I mean, really. This is nice, nice, nice. And a lot, and repeating cards too. You know, you have the repeating Six of Wands. That's a victorious homecoming. Standing all gorgeous in your garden with your falcons and your pentacles and shit. See? Yeah. King of Cups on both sides. King of Cups on both sides. Past and future. Got to figure out this Two of Swords choice, though. A Ten of Pentacles and new beginnings on the Hanged Man. So you've manifested, or you're manifesting a new Ten of Pentacles, it seems like to me. Why the Two of Swords? Let's go back to the Golden Deck a minute. Why the Two of Swords? Why is the Two of Swords? What choice is there? An Emperor. Because of course there's an Emperor. So maybe you have to choose between a Ten of Cups, which is absolutely lovely, or Ten of Cups. A King of Cups, which is lovely, and the Emperor, which is also lovely. It's what it looks like to me. And I don't think money is an issue because the Ace of Pentacles is right here and it's not particularly pointing to either one. If that's a concern. That's a practical concern. If you think the Queen of Pentacles doesn't take into account how much money there is, resources, I won't say money because money's not really a thing. It's your availability, for things that you don't have to worry about, I think is the way I'd rather put it. All right. Advice, please. Advice, advice, advice. Thank you. Allow anger. Really? This guy came out in one of the tarot snacks today. I can't remember which one. I'm a bit stumped by this. Because I don't see anything here that would tell me what would make you angry unless you are maybe I don't even know. Maybe something that happens will strike, it will feel like it's bigger than it is because everything looks like it's going so well, or it will be. You know, and again, it doesn't have to be your whole encompassing life that's going fantastic. It could just be a certain aspect of your life. You know, I mean, when people say lucky, you know, it doesn't have to be a lottery win. It can be a quarter on the ground. Quarters add up. But I don't know what this anger is here for in context. Maybe you know what it is. That's fine. You don't have to tell us. Maybe this is something just for you. So remember that. Remember to allow yourself to be angry if you need to be. So all right, love. Well, this is actually pretty nice. It's pretty nice. I wouldn't turn my nose up at this reading. No way. Looks like good week. And either no one is talking or my chat has frozen. So I'm gonna try to reload it. Okay, Ems. Nettie, love reading. Alrighty. We can do that. Welcome, Nettie. I don't remember seeing your name before. So, if you're new, welcome. 50? Yay, Ems. Maybe something I did changed with the snacks. I don't know. Woohoo! 50 subs. That's nice. I would like to get monetized so I can afford Christmas. I have been looking at more of the YouTube settings. One of the big ones is when you upload a video, make sure that its title matches the title you give it. Something to do with the algorithm. All right, Nettie. Spirit, can I know about some love for Nettie? Well, we got a King of Swords and a Three of Cups here. But it is out of context, so I'm not quite sure where it goes. I'm going to stick it back in the deck so it can come out in the right place if it wants to, but it looks good so far. Okay, Spirit, in the past for context, please. What does Nettie need to know? Love reading. About love. What's heading towards Nettie in love, please? Ooh. Ace of Wands. New ideas. New divine intuition. Also, a little sparky big time, perhaps. Ooh la la. Alrighty. Page of Swords, where it was the King of Swords before. So clearly somebody who likes, let's see, where's my intellect, understanding, maybe a studious person or someone who likes to learn things. People who like documentaries and cooking shows are airy. And an Eight of Pentacles for the future. Working on it. Let's get some clarification, maybe. Oh, Four of Wands on the bottom. Somebody's coming. Some people call this the wedding card. It doesn't have to be. It can just be a celebration. Walking a path with someone. Let's see. And I just lost it. I just put it back in the deck. I was going to turn it up so I didn't forget it was there. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. Let's clarify. Why the Ace of Wands, Spirit? Why the Ace of Wands for Nettie in the past? Thank you. Four of Cups. Why the Four of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. The Ten of Cups. Well, I think someone in the past that you were with, you thought this was going to be, they were going to be your Ten of Cups, that they were going to be all you ever needed, right? Someone in the past. Lots of passion or thinking on the same wavelength, you know, finishing each other's sentences, things like that. And it didn't work out for some reason, perhaps. Or you thought it wasn't going to work out. And it hasn't yet. That's possible too. Hey, Rowdy! Alrighty. Why the Page of Swords, Spirit, in the right now? Why the Page of Swords? Seven of Pentacles. and temperance. Well, I think you've manifested somebody. Oh, Rowdy, you're a grown man. You tell me how soon until you can move out and be on your own. um, yeah, you've manifested something. Or you're manifesting something and now you're just waiting for your manifestations to come in. Normally this is like waiting for your garden to grow. It's the guy who's kind of bored and leaning on the shovel and be like, here I am waiting for my garden to grow. In the meantime, I'm just going to stand here and stare at it because a watch pot never boils and I didn't learn that lesson or something, you know. But balanced, temperance. That's keeping yourself on an even keel, so to speak. Keeping your emotions level, keeping your, staying in flow, not expecting anything, not being afraid of what's coming and not being excited for what's coming, just, you know, taking what comes. Because then you can't be disappointed, right? In this instance, sometimes to me that feels like kind of a... Ironically, temperance is a Sagittarius card, and I don't feel very temperate, and I am very much a Sagittarius, but it's not seeing the negative more than you see the positive, and vice versa. Okay, so, Eight of Pentacles in the future. Why the Eight of Pentacles for Nettie, please? Why the Eight of Pentacles? Ace of Cups. Not bad. Why the Ace of Cups? The Sun. Hell yeah. Well, I mean, I don't particularly see, there's no people in here, really. So maybe they aren't here yet. Or maybe Spirit just really, really wants you to focus on yourself. I'm sorry, Patty, we ran out so fast. I didn't expect it at all. I wasn't ready for the time when I had to turn people down. I'm sorry. I really think that, I mean, the Sun and the Ace of Cups, and you're just sitting around doing your thing, right? You're doing your thing. Working on your stuff, working on your skills, working on your hobbies, and you've got the happiest card in the deck, and the, you know, enough love to spare. You can fill your own cup and other people's too. In the end, in the end result, you know. Well, I think you're manifesting the love, whatever it is, but they aren't here or close yet. The World on the bottom, and the Four of Wands, backed by Judgment, the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands, and the Six of Wands again. Six of Wands again? Why did I say that? I don't know. The Chariot, and then there's the... Sometimes I misspeak, and it's not always misspeaking. Sometimes someone needed to hear that. I'm not sure. But, I mean, sweetie, I don't see people here. But you're doing fine. And I think that's one of the things is that you need to realize that you're doing fine without somebody. And I hate that because that's the same thing that's happening to me. I'm doing fine. I'm just home on a Saturday night. So, I mean, I I miss having somebody to talk to. I get it. But for some reason, that's just my path right now is not with a person, apparently. And I think maybe that we just need to learn that we have, we can be happy with ourselves. Because that's not something that we're taught, right? We're not taught, we're taught that, you know, you need to grow up and get a job and find a person and then be with that person forever if you can manage it, you know? And if you didn't, then you chose badly, which isn't always true, right? I'm not kidding when I say shit happens. But you have the power, you can do it. This is all about you, baby. And it's boring. And it's lonely. But it won't be forever. Eventually. Someday you're going to come and ask me and I'll be able to tell you that someone's coming into your energy. Yeah. And if there is somebody that, you know, Spirit didn't want to talk about it. So they did not show up, except as having been disappointing, having disappointed you. So I guess we'll try again next time, sweetie. I hope this helps. Lady T. Lady T, I'll give you a minute if you have a specific question. I've drank half of this. This is a big bottle of soda. It's just so good. It's a good thing my nose is stuffy, or I'd be able to smell that pizza that's right there. Like right there. Oh. Nice, Ems. Yay. 52. Tyrone replying to the email for a hopeful Zoom or meeting or date. Okay. Yeah, they never do realize, do they? They never do realize what people's potential. I feel ya. Okay. When is tricky. I have ways of asking when, but I don't trust them. Just simply because Spirit doesn't care about time. It only cares of order of operations. Tyrone. Alrighty. Let's do... Let's see. Can I see the connection between Lady... Was it Lady T? Lady T and Tyrone. What's the connection, please? The energy behind the connection. Ace of Cups. Tyrone in the 3D, please, Spirit. Thank you. Hanged Man. And in the 5D, please, Spirit. Thank you. The Hermit. Well, I don't know when he might reach out. I can ask that. Potential final outcome, Spirit. Potential final outcome? Nah, I don't know. See, right now, and this can change, you know, as soon as people make a free will decision, all this energy changes around. And um so I think it could. It has a your connection could happen. It has no reason not to happen except for the fact that Tyrone is in a different headspace right now and quite kind of not quite sure what he wants or what his plan is, and he appears to be maybe focusing on work. I mean, I'll pull on it and find out if that's right. He might be focusing on work, just because he doesn't quite sure know what he's going to do. I mean, hermiting. Hermiting is going out in the dark and finding out what's important, you know? So, because all that you can see when you're out there in the dark as the hermit is what is illuminated by that tiny little lantern. So it's only the path in front of your feet. So you don't look into the distance very much, you know. And I just, he has a little bit of a sneakiness about him. And that's not something I normally say. Thanks for coming, Nettie. I don't normally say that from this card. Usually there's something else, usually in context, but pretty much all I'm getting is the basic definition of just a little sneaky. That doesn't mean there will always be sneaky or that they are sneaky about everything. But I feel like maybe they're Tyrone may be kind of used to playing the field, perhaps, and not telling anyone what he's actually doing. That's dangerous because you always get caught. But all right, let's take another look at this. Let's clarify. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Because if the Seven of Swords here is not here for a good reason, then or an understandable reason, then he's probably not your guy. Seven of Swords. Four of Swords. Resting. Resting before the battle. Why the Four of Swords, Spirit? Two of Wands. Interesting. Why the Hermit, Spirit? The Tower. Why the Magician? And the Nine of Wands. He's got some barriers up. Yeah, he's a lot of smoke and mirrors, I think. I mean, I'll ask again, but he's on the Hermit is the Tower, the Nine of Wands, which is putting up barriers, right? And the Magician, which can be a true magician who affects change with the help of spirit and reality, or it can be just smoke and mirrors. But being that the Magician is on the Tower and on the Nine of Wands, and then we have the Seven of Swords down here. I think when you get to know him better, there's a side he doesn't show to a lot of people, I think. Now, this could all be from just past disappointment. But it doesn't really say that he's taken a big leap toward healing that past disappointment. Again, I think he's got the Two of Wands. That's thinking about it, but not acting on it yet. Still planning. Four of Swords, that is resting from having, well, 3 swords stuck in your head. Once you manage to pull those 3 swords out, then you get the Four of Swords. But there's lots of swords, so there's lots of ego here. Well, not a lot of swords. A fair amount of swords. But damned if there isn't the Six of Cups on the bottom. Six of Cups is, running amok and having fun like a bunch of kids. So, so I think maybe once he has a little bit more of the Hangman, once he, willingly goes and tries to find a new perspective on his experiences, I think that he just needs to grow up. Is he young? He feels young. I don't know why. There's no pages out. And I cut again to the Ace of Cups. That's the Ace of Cups twice. You have lots of love. You do. Beautiful, beautiful. And both of these Cups cards are, the cup is already filled to overflowing. So you can, share it. Lots of love. Let's get some advice. We'll get some advice from the little monster deck, the Wisdom of Wild Things Oracle. It's good at giving advice. We'll see. Come on, Spirit. Yeah, advice, please. Advice for Lady T. Really? Advice for Lady T, please. Protect your boundaries. I think, yeah, go ahead and pursue it if you want. Just watch out, right? I think you know how to do that. I mean, but, make sure he's not a drain on your cup. I'm sorry, I can't tell you when or if. All I can do is say that I don't think he's ready. And if Spirit wants you to be in a any kind of relationship with somebody, they're going to want them to be ready first. Because that protects you. And it makes it automatically more likely to succeed. How is Spirit messing with me now? No, that was very weird, Shan. That was very weird. I watched that a couple of times, especially after. And I'm glad you like it. Yeah. Just protect your boundaries. You'll be fine. I just don't think he's done cooking yet. He's got some come to Jesus meetings, I think. So that's his journey, though. I think you look good. Your journey looks good. People will be lucky to be allowed to partake of your Ace of Cups, darling. I know, too many DMs in the oven. Let that be a lesson to us to raise our DMs better. I tried. You know, our womb gremlin DMs. All right, la la love. Love for La. Yeah, La. Rowdy can't wait till I can monetize so he can, you know, snipe being a moderator and all. Okay. La for love. What's spread for La for love? We'll just do what's coming toward La in love. Yeah. All right. Spirit. Actually, I'm going to actually properly shuffle these first. Excuse me. Now I have the hiccups. I knew that would happen. Not yet, Lady T. I'm still trying to get my feet. Just watch in my description box, or for an announcement, if you're subbed. And when I can do personals, I will definitely post that. I'm trying to start out slow. See, I had never any intention of doing this. And then Spirit said, you need to find your people and put the real you, and don't, and show the world the real you. Show yourself to the world, or something like that. And then it just happened. So I'm trying to go slow, because I have menopause brain, and I don't want to get overwhelmed too fast. So, but thank you. Thank you so much. I've never done a long paid personal that wasn't in person. And I'm not sure yet whether that makes a difference with me. Yeah, an annoying Canadian suggested it. My Canadian bestie. See, I have Ems, who's my Canadian bestie, and then I have Paige, who's my Aussie bestie. Emma is excellent. Thanks for stopping by, though, Lady T. Hey, Jean. Hello, love. Who are we on? We're on Shan. Okay. Yeah, you did say that, Ems. I don't know why. My voice sounds weird inside my own head. It is really just a conversation. Hey, Shrek. So the list is currently closed because I don't know how long it's going to take to do the people that are in. But if you all hang out, we'll see how long this takes. And then we'll see if we have room for anyone else. I hate saying no. I just had no idea that it was going to be this many people. No, I did law. Didn't I just do law? I did law before, right? No, I did law. Right before Lady T, didn't I? Oh, no, you're right, Law. Well, wait, did Law have to leave? I totally have not been paying attention. Apparently not. Okay, I need to trust the list. Okay, Joe. Yeah, you can change it. I won't remember that you wanted to change it. Ems will remember. She's writing shit down. Okay, so it's La. I just need to learn to be faster. Like the tarot snacks. All right. Okay, La. I got it. What's the question? Just basic? General love. Okay, La. Thank you. All right. General love. And I talked about what spread we would have. See, this is weird. I never used to be this. Ugh. I hope it doesn't get any worse, my memory. Okay. Okay. What's heading toward law in love, please? What's heading toward law in love? Heading toward law, we'll say now, no, we'll say 2 weeks, 1 month, and 2 months. Thank you, Joe. Queen of Cups, very nice. In 2 weeks, yeah. 1 month. Anything in here for 1 month, Spirit? No, I don't think so. All right. One month. What's coming toward law in love? Foil hat man, though. And the 2 of Pentacles. Some kind of speed bump in about a month, which would put us at the first week of December. 2 months, the first week of January. What's coming towards law, first week of January? In love, please. Thank you. Queen of... Sorry. I almost burped. That's interesting. Because you're starting out in 2 weeks with the Queen of Cups. In the middle, there's some hiccupy confusion around the 1st of December. And then the 1st of January, we've got the Queen of Staves, or Queen of Wands. But I think those queens are you. I don't think they're people. I mean, other than you. And your state of mind or your focus. Perhaps. Let's clarify. Why the Queen of Cups, Spirit? Why the Queen of Cups, please? Why the Queen of Cups, please? Why the Queen of Cups? Thank you. The 9 of Cups. Why the 4 and 2 of Pentacles, please? The busted ass knight with the busted ass horse. AI broke his leg. Oh, the humanity. Why the Queen of Staves, please? Now this is the first week of January. Fast-moving communication. Okay. All right. I got something. You're going to get some kind of a message, and I don't know what kind of message, but it's going to make you feel pretty pleased with yourself, I think, because look at the look on her face. Look at her smirk. She looks pretty pleased with herself. Some kind of success. Oh, I forgot to open my mushrooms so they don't get soggy. And Shrek, I'm allowed to call me old, but you are not. Seeing as I'm pretty sure you're about the same age I am. And you have more kids, so you're older. Rode hard, put away wet, as Grams used to say about the horses. Okay, well, let's clarify a little more. Why the Nine of Cups, Spirit, for 2 weeks from now for Law? Thank you. King of Cups. All right, so in 2 weeks we've got the King and Queen of Cups together with the Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. So maybe you have been manifesting. Maybe you manifest this person. Witch cat. I have plenty. I never run out of kitties. Okay, so why these pentacles a month from right before Christmas? So that would be around the 10th of December, right? What is the day? It's the 10th, or it will be the 10th tomorrow. So around the 10th of December. The Knight of Swords. Well, trying to remember about the Knight of Swords, about his negative aspects. Well, you've got the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, which a cold read would say, yeah, there's some truth coming. There's some kind of abundance coming. But you've also got stuff you got to balance right here. And you've got a little bit of lack. This guy is afraid of losing pentacles or not having enough pentacles. Sometimes he gets in his head. See, that's foil hat guy. You know. No sense can get in. No comfort can get in because he's wearing this damn foil hat on his head. That pentacle. So I'm not sure why that's the first week of December, though. Other than maybe, you know, Christmas is expensive, or the holidays. I'm not assuming that you do Christmas. It could be any of the winter holidays, or birthdays. That timeline's around my birthday. Don't spend all your money buying me presents, La. Don't spend all your money in my Amazon wish list buying yourself pressies either. Okay, why is the Eight of Wands here? Three of Cups. Why is the Three of Cups here? Thank you. Two of Wands. It feels like something is getting started in the first week. I mean, maybe you'll meet him or you know him or them. But it looks like the first week of January is when something actually starts happening. A plan is being formulated with the Two of Wands. But whatever it is, it's fun. It might have mutual friends in it, or new friends, perhaps. And I think whatever it is, it's satisfying. And it might feel fast. I think that, and I've said this, is that when things start to go too fast, I don't get nervous or scared. I just want to slow down because I don't want to miss anything. You know, when you're a kid, you want things to go fast in relationships. You know, you can't wait for the relationship to progress. And I feel like whatever permanent relationship that I might have is my last chance in this incarnation, perhaps. And I don't want to miss any of it. I want to enjoy every bit. Every bit. I spent the first half of my life doing nothing I wanted to do. I've not traveled, you know. I was always very careful. I did everything I was supposed to do, and never let myself do anything I wanted to do. So I don't want to miss anything. Yeah. Okay, Law, let's get a couple tea leaves. Tea leaves for Law. Thank you. Flag. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Absolutely. Flag. Axe. Forces working against you. That might be the first week of December where, you know, you've got a little worry about pentacles, trying to balance your pentacles maybe. You've got a knight coming in here, probably running his mouth. It could be a female or a male. There's no gender in tarot, or neither, or both. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Caterpillar. Yeah, I think the change is coming. Some kind of change with the 8 of... Let's see. Yeah, so 2 weeks or so, see what happens. See what happens, and then connect that over once at the beginning of the year and see where the connection is. Then I think you'll get some answers. Let's do a real quick monster or wild things. Wild thing, give us some advice. Focus. This is the focus card. And I'm just going to let this sit here, La, and see what you get off this card. For some reason, I don't think I can tell you what this card is supposed to mean in this context. And perhaps later on, you'll want to come back and look at it again. And then you'll get it. I don't know. It almost looks like her eyes they're like on a trance. You know, well, like a comic book rendition of what a person in a trance might look like anyway, or a cartoon rendition. It is a nice little bird. I think they're, I don't know, just random little birds. I thought they don't look particularly like doves or canaries or anything. Little white birds. Yeah, that's weird. I've never had that where Spirit said, nope, it's up to her what she wants to make of that. When the time comes, I think it'll be clear. Absolutely, Joe. Married 24 years. Probably would still be married if, you know, he didn't crack up. He cracked up. Major crack up. Not little crack up, not midlife crisis. Like, one flew over the cuckoo's nest. Like bedlam. Okay, who's next for Law? From Law. Because Law, maybe we can get more clarity on this as it goes on. No gender in your house. I sort of feel like Cinderella. today was just a day between the demon beagle and just like I kept finding things that were gross and needed handled, and the kids were like responsible. Sorry, I didn't mean to wave my breaded mushroom at you. All right, Shan. Yes, no hijacking Shan's reading, Spirit. What does Shan need to know, please? We made a hash of it last week. King of Pentacles. Past. All right. Present, please, for Shan. King of Wands. And future for Shan, please. Six of Pentacles. Alrighty. Well, these could possibly be two different people. King of Wands and a King of Pentacles. The King of Wands can be kind of, I want it my way. And the King of Pentacles can be boringly conservative, boringly careful. The King of Pentacles is not a risk taker at all. Let's see. Okay, Shan, I don't know if this resonates. Sorry, did I say that last time too? Okay, so we used to hang out an awful lot in Waffle House. I used to go there at night and write because there was no distractions. And, bottomless cup of coffee. Excellent snacks, hash browns. Anyway, both of these guys kind of give me the vibe of the boyfriend of the Waffle House waitress that sits at the end of the high counter and waits for her paycheck. So, I don't know. We'll pull on them. We'll clarify. I don't know why I thought of that, because I haven't thought of that in a long time, because I don't go to Waffle anymore. All right, why is that? Oh, those are switched. Okay. Why is the King of Pentacles here for Shan, please, Spirit? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Death. Rebirth. Why is death here, Spirit? Why? Judgment. Eight of Swords and Strength. Spirit has a lot to say about this King of Pentacles. Weird. I think this King of Pentacles, whoever this is going to be held back by self-imposed exile. They don't have courage, like the Cowardly Lion. There's the Strength card, but for some reason that reminds me of the lion illustrations in the original edition of Wizard of Oz. So Cowardly Lion. All those illustrations are in the public domain, so you've probably seen them. No copyright, so no one has to pay licensing fees to use those illustrations. So, yes, Shrek, go work at Victoria's Secret. Absolutely. Okay. King of Wands. Why the King of Wands? The Four of Wands. Why the King of Wands? Why the King of Wands? The Emperor. Uh-huh. King of Wands. Who is this King of Wands? Whoever this King of Wands is, he's also an emperor. And the Four of Wands is on top of him, which is weddings. It's starting out together on a path with a person, brought together by divine intervention. Hey Pam, are you back? Interesting. Why the Six of Pentacles? Why the Six of Pentacles? Thank you, Spirit. Page of Cups. And King of Wands again. Okay, Shan, well, your person is the King of Wands, not the King of Pentacles. I don't know which one is which. Obviously, if you're going to be obvious about it, the King of Pentacles is Taurus. I'm so bad at remembering this. Taurus. Oh, damn it. Sorry. Okay. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And the fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Saggy. The problem about that is, there's your blast of pink hearts, Pam. I love it. Yeah, I don't know which one is which. And you can't really go by sign necessarily. Maybe more about personality you can go. If one of them has a personality more like a Wands personality, like a fire sign, that'd be better than trying to go by they were born at this time. Because you can literally be born at a certain time. Say you were born on my birthday and you're a Sagittarius and have no other fire in your chart whatsoever. You're not going to be much like a regular Sagittarius, is what I'm saying. So, more go by personality. So, the earthy personality is not the person. It's the fiery personality that's the person. Because we're awesome. Oh, all right. Shan, I'll get you a critter, a monster, wild thing. Oi, I'll get you a wild thing for some advice. Well, I'm glad you're having fun, Shrek. Thank you, sweetie. I've had a day. It's all the Demon Beagle's fault. Restore innocence. This is a weird story. I'm trying to figure out how to tell it without using the actual words because I don't know. I don't know anymore what words you can use and you can't use, and when I'm channeling, I can't think of those words, but my, believe it or not, high school English teacher used to say that when you leave high school, if you were perhaps not, I'm not at all saying you are, this is just an example, an energy example. If you were perhaps a little promiscuous, when you leave school, and go somewhere else, you can change. Nobody has to know. You can go completely back to default setting if you want. Restore innocence. Again, I always think of Return to Innocence by Enigma, or Thank You, Angel. Hi. I think everyone looks good in blue. No one looks bad in blue. It's just that's the kind of color it is. Or dark crystal. This is very dark crystal to me, this particular wild thing. Right? So that's your advice. Go back to the beginning because you don't want to miss any of it. But I think definitely your best bet is the fiery personality over the earthy personality. Because he happens to be balanced and giving. You know, no matter what he looks like on the outside, the fiery personality is the one that's balanced and giving. And the emperor. He's the emperor or about to be the emperor. Or slips in and out of emperor energy. We can't keep it perfect all the time, right? Okay. Actually, that's your reading, Shan. I hope that was better. At least I think we managed to answer a question, right? I really think these are two people. So, all right, Spirit. Joe is next. I know. Everybody really loves them. They should be linked in the description box, Joe, if you want to buy some for yourself. They're not that much. Like $20 maybe. Less. I'm very poor, so the ones I buy for myself are usually pretty cheap. Try to get crazy people to sign any kind of documents. You can't. They won't. Yeah, Joe. Okay, Joe had a question. Love, hope. A roof full of women? Is that like binders of women, Shrek? See, there you go. And the links in my description box are affiliate links. So they're to Amazon. And I get like a couple of pennies, I think. I don't know. I just started it. I don't think anyone's used any of my affiliate links yet. So we'll just see. Yeah, that's right. What's Coming in Love. Hang on just a second. I'm so sorry. It's so rude to blow your nose in front of people. Okay. Hope in Love for Joe. I kind of want to change decks. Let's change decks. We're going to go with one I don't normally use. The Shadowscapes Tarot. Stephanie Law. Not easy to see on camera, which is why I don't normally use it. But very pretty. And no wonky AI horse legs. Actual artist here. All right, Joe. How will you know that your person is near? It's a good question. I'm just thinking I would love my chapstick, but I don't know where it went. All right. Actually, it's not chapstick. It's Burt's Bees, because chapstick sucks. Burt's Bees is the bomb. All right. Your person. How will you know when your person is near? How will she know? All right. Hope in... Well, King of Pentacles. Ten of Cups, Two of Swords, Seven of Cups. I kind of get the feeling that this person is not someone you would normally notice. Or maybe they're just not your normal type. My first date with my husband, my later husband, my mom said, he's not your type. And I said, well, Mom, if you've not been paying attention, my usual type tend to turn out to be assholes. So maybe this one will be better. And he was for many, many years. Yeah, so there's a King of Pentacles here. Could be an earth sign or just a person who embodies earthy aspects. Two of Swords, a choice, Seven of Cups, and a Ten of Cups. Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune on the King of Pentacles. Or the Two of Swords and the Five of Wands. Well, I feel like there's going to be some confusion in here about this person. Why the Ten of Cups, please, Spirit? Why the Ten of Cups at the end? Thank you. Ace of Cups and Two of Wands. Okay. I feel like there's going to be a little, the Moon on the bottom, mystery. The Two of Swords is a choice, usually. A lot of times it's not a difficult choice. Oh, Joe, I'm sorry. Yeah, well, once my husband cracked up and ran away, I have now a perfect record of scaring away men. So apparently all of my people I've ever dated were chickens. So insecure. Yeah, because the Seven of Cups is a choice. It's knowing which cup is yours. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the this one is kind of different. This is like you have how many cups? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, okay. So this one in this Seven of Cups, all seven cups are down here around her feet, right? But she's not interested in that. What she wants is a cup that's all the way up here on this floating island, right? So something about having the moon and still wanting the stars, something like that. Getting the moon and asking for the stars, or I can't remember. There's a quote from something. Usually the Two of Swords is a you don't get to look. I mean, usually she's blindfolded before she makes the choice. So it's a purely instinctual or educated choice. Two of Wands, there's a plan. I mean, on the Ten of Cups, you have the Ace of Cups. which means that nobody needs, nobody needs to go heal themselves and fill up their own cup, right? Your cup is full, their cup is full. It's balanced. And the Two of Wands is a new beginning or a new journey together. Just setting out. Like stopping at the gas station to fill up before you head off, first thing in the morning to your road trip, wherever you're going. Filling your coffee thermoses. That kind of thing. Siamese cats might resonate. There are Siamese cats in this. Down here on the bottom. Are they Siamese cats? I don't know why. I pointed that out. Let's get some clarification with the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Okay. Why the King of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, please, Spirit? The High Priestess and the Magician. You're not allowed to know how you're going to know when they're in your energy. I don't think you're allowed to. I think that it's supposed to be a surprise, because if you knew in advance, something wouldn't work out the way it was supposed to. I don't say that very often. Usually, usually the High Priestess means you already know. You already know. But until the wheel turns, you don't. The very beginnings of it have not begun yet until the wheel turns. It's not even a twinkle in your eye yet. Whatever this King of Pentacles is, your person, and I just accidentally cut straight to the King of Pentacles in the deck I was holding. I was just kind of fiddling with it, and I went straight to the King of Pentacles. Right here. Weird. You'll recognize him, I think, as a soulmate, or them. It doesn't have to be a him. No gender. Sometimes I think if it's a him, Spirit puts the word him in my mouth, but I'm trying not to identify any gender in case this resonates with someone else. So you've got the High Priestess, which means when it happens, you're going to know, but you don't know yet, I think, because the Wheel of Fortune hasn't happened. The wheel hasn't spun, but when the wheel spins, and when this comes up, yeah, I think you'll recognize it for what it is. And that's because they're a soulmate. This isn't the soulmate card. However, the Magician makes things happen in the 3D as they are in the 5D. As above, so below. Which is why he's got the wand pointing to above, to the heavens, to the 5D. And he's also pointing at the ground. It's manifestation. As above, so below. Make it as it was on the other side. Or as it is on the other side. So that tells me maybe your 5D higher selves or your 5D energies are already talking, or you had a soul contract that just it is not time for it yet to come in. Okay, let's clarify this pile in the middle about Seven of Cups, choosing your cup. And then maybe defending your choice. So, why this pile of cards, Spirit? Why these 3 cards? Can I have some clarification, please? Why these 3 cards, please? Thank you. 6 of Swords. Yeah, you still got your path to go yet. Why the Six of Swords, Spirit? Why the Six of Swords? Why the Six of Swords, please, Spirit? The Five of Cups. Well, in the Five of Cups, obviously, 3 of the cups are spilt. In this one, it looks like 2 are wine and 1 is water. There are 2 cups left, but the person in the picture is not looking at those 2 cups. Right? They're looking at things off in the distance, daydreaming, ignoring what's, right there in front of their, well, not in front of their face, right there under their ass, we'll say. And they can't move forward because these cups are sitting on the cape. So if the cups are on the cape, they're just going to spill more cups if they start to move, or they'll just hold him down so he can't move forward until he turns around and looks at these cups. And this is, trying to move into calmer waters, trying to leave behind the past that no longer serves you, but you're taking an awful lot of it with you because you got 6 swords on the boat. So it's just not time. This 5 of Wands, disagreements. Usually it's a brawl in the Waffle House parking lot. I think I said that already during this stream. It's drunk friends at the tailgate party, or stumbling out onto the sidewalk after, a Saturday night at the, the strip in town. The district. In Dayton, it's called the Oregon District. You might recognize it. There was a mass shooting there a couple years ago. Let's see. Ace of Cups, 2 of Wands. Why are these cards here, please? The Star. Why? And the 6 of Cups. Yeah. You're not allowed to know yet because it's a soulmate. Yeah. The time isn't right, though, yet. Something needs to happen first. I'm not sure what. Usually, it's the masculine needs to get his head out of his ass. Usually. I'm not saying that's what it is, but this implies a tower. When you have the Star, it implies that there was a tower. There's no tower here, so maybe it's not yours, maybe it's theirs. In which case, they have to have a tower first. So you can show up and be their hope. I might have said this already earlier, but that's the lessons that I have been picking up on in the tarot snacks and things for the last couple of weeks. It's that this new timeline, we get to learn our lessons by having fun, not struggling and, despairing and having to pull ourselves up off by our pantyhose, Because let's face it, that's not always possible. Sometimes you do everything right and still you fail. That's just the way it works. To assume that you have control and can just get up and keep going, it's not a thing. But soulmate. I don't always say it's a soulmate, but I think in this, well, I mean, you've got the High Priestess and the Magician. Not a divine couple, but certainly some divine intervention going on. So that's what I would say, baby. But it's pretty. Ace of Cups and 10 of Cups. Yeah. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Lots of good stuff. Yep. I'll get you a wildings as some advice. And that'll be all you need to know right now. Do you get to ride in on the white horse? Well, let's hope it's not the horse in the jack-o'-lantern deck, because he's got too many knees. Mind that monkey. Yeah, okay. I think that one's yours. Actually, what I'm going to do is, okay, I'm going to hold this one up and then I'll get another one because I'm not sure. This is never bad advice, though. Mind the monkey. Do not, doubt so much. Go out, have fun. Do your things, right? Be adventurous. Don't worry so much about when something is going to happen. I know it's easier said than done. I am right there with you. I don't think any of us would be here on this live stream at Saturday night, at least not in the U.S., if we had someone to go out to dinner with, which I don't, But it's okay. I'm doing my thing. If I don't have a date, I can't think of a better place to be. I said it last week too, because this is super fun. All right. Any more monsters, please, for Joe? Conjure the magic. Oi. I've really got to figure out this lighting thing. It was pretty good last week. Conjure the magic. Hang on. Let's try. If we turn that one back. It's a little fuzzy though now. Oi. That's not so bad. Okay, let's look at it again. Better. A little bit. Conjure the magic and alchemize pain. So, you have more power to make change than you think. And the way we make change and we make things change is we take the pain from failures and towers and losing people and we turn it into something else. We alchemize it. We can when we start to figure out that we can maybe see a light at the end of the tunnel. When we start to allow ourselves to be angry, allow ourselves to rage against the dying of the light or whatever, and we put our pain out there and we can see it. And then we can reach out and grab it, right? And look at it. Shadow work. Bring it into the light. So it doesn't scare you anymore. And then you can turn it into productivity. Into magic. Alchemize it. Turn it into something that does what you tell it to do. Don't let it tell you what to do. Alchemize that. Turn it into something that you can do what you need to do with. Yeah? Awesome. Yep. But don't let mind that monkey. Keep the monkey off your back. The doubt doesn't serve you. Hi, Psychic Demi. Welcome to the stream. All right, Miss Ba. Will the Cancer ever take initiative? Will the Cancer ever take initiative? All right, we'll put that guy away. I'm going to put the Stephanie Law cards away because they are gorgeous, but they are just too hard to see on camera with my camera setup yet. So maybe if I get a better camera, that'll change. Oops. Yeah, I could stare at her little paintings all day. I wish that deck was bigger, actually, so I could see the pictures better. All right. Let's shuffle. Okay. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Cancer, 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 Cancer. Cancer for Miss Ba. You're so welcome, Joe. Absolutely. Nice. Nice. I don't know why it is. And this might be gross. I'm sorry if it's too much information, but under this desk over here, there's a litter box. Every single live stream I do right about 9:30, it needs taken out and dumped. And I don't understand because I just cleaned this litter box like a day ago, 2 days ago, barely. Oh. The Emperor just popping on out. The Four of Cups. I hate it when that happens because I have no context. Yeah, okay, sure, there's an Emperor and a Four of Cups, but what about it? Because there's no context. I didn't. Well, I mean, okay, let's do this. He's either going to be an Emperor or he's going to be a Four of Cups who's not looking at that extra cup, this extra cup up here. That, you know, he's just looking at these three cups down here and he's like, meh. Or these cups disappointed him, or these cups are empty, or they're not filled with what he wants. But he's paying no attention to this cup up here. So either he's going to be a Four of Cups, or he's going to be an Emperor. So let's see what might be said. Deja vu. Weird. I can't remember how many live streams I have. 5 or 6. I don't remember having a deja vu in the middle of a live stream before. Okay, so Spirit, is Cancer an Emperor, or is he like a big whiny brat sitting under a tree not looking at all his blessings? Shall we? Okay. The Hierophant on the Emperor. Interesting. Both masculine halves of the two defined couples. Okay. And the Four of Swords. Interesting. Let's change decks. Let's clarify. Why the Emperor and the Hierophant, please, Spirit? Why the Emperor and the Hierophant? Knight of Pentacles. Busted ass slow knight. Or knight with the busted ass horse, anyway. Actually, in this deck, it's a knight with a very strange grasshopper dragon. Alright. Why the Knight of Pentacles, Spirit? Why the Knight of Pentacles here? Why the Knight of Pentacles? Thank you. Ace of Swords. I think you'll find out the truth pretty soon. Well, pretty soon is relative. This is a Knight of Pentacles. He's very slow, but he always gets there. He's very reliable. This is on the Emperor. Maybe we can tell who's an Emperor, or if which one Cancer is. Maybe not. We'll try to figure that out. Okay, so why the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords? Why the Four of Cups and the Four of Swords here, Spirit? Why? Why? Thank you. Four of Pentacles. Interesting. And the Five of Cups. Wow. Somebody is in low vibrational energy. Justice, the Knight of Swords. Four of Pentacles, because they're all fours, and fours in tarot specifically are stability and manifestation. Fours in angel numbers, it's just progress. The fours are represented by cardinal signs. So the Four of Cups is Cancer. The Four of Swords is Libra. The Four of Pentacles is Capricorn. That's interesting. You've almost got a winning poker hand with the fours. The problem with it is that fours are generally low vibrational energy. Because the Four of Cups is not looking at your fourth cup, not seeing your blessings. The Four of Swords is kind of just going and taking a nap rather than facing the truth or facing the knowledge that you know to be true. The Four of Pentacles is a lack mindset, being afraid of spending money or of what something is going to cost you. It can also be foil hat man, which is he's wearing this pentacle on his head, and so no divine guidance can get through, like a ostrich with its head stuck in the sand. So, and then we have the Five of Cups, which is, not looking at the other two cups. It's kind of like the Four of Cups, but this time there's five. You're trying to walk away from the three cups that are laying on their sides, and you're not seeing the two cups that are sitting there. So it just seems like whoever that is, they just refuse to look. They're stuck in this low vibrational energy. So I don't know about the Hierophant and the Emperor. The Emperor is Aries. I don't think the Hierophant has a... Does it? Taurus. Could be an Aries or a Taurus. I don't like saying that, though, because it could just be someone who embodies Aries energy or Taurus energy. I think you'll know it when you see it, though. Oh, man, but you asked about, Cancer. Can I get a bridging energy, please, Spirit? A bridging energy between the two piles. Thank you. Eight of Swords. I don't think it's Cancer. Just give me a sec, honey. Miss Ba, you're in low vibrational energy. Well, just feeling low down is not low vibrational energy necessarily. I mean, that's just being... It's just being, needing to hermit needing to hibernate, you know? When you don't feel like leaving the house or getting out of your damn pajamas, you know? I'm sure the local DG, which is about a mile down the road, I'm sure they know me by the fact that I rarely dress properly to go to the Dollar General. I mean, I don't know. There's like 400 people in this tiny town, maybe. And that's in town. I don't live in town, so um I don't really care. I'll go in my slippers, I'll go in my pajamas. I won't brush my hair. I don't care. Well, sweetie, if this is you in this energy, in these fours have been twos and fours and eights have been a big one. Um, a big synchronistic numbers this week. Um, they seem to be coming up in a lot of readings that I'm doing. What's on the bottom? Ace of Cups. Okay. So if you're just feeling down and you're hermiting and rejecting all offers, I can understand that. I've been there. Most of us have. You're not alone. But if you hermit, things will level out. Things will come back into balance, into equilibrium. You can't be in high energy all the time. But sometimes you have to take care of yourself. And if you do happen to be in this doubting energy, sometimes you need to be. I had to go to bed for 2 years. Really true story. Actually, it wasn't quite 2 years. It was like 14 months. And I still have days. But it gets better. But I don't know. Let's see what the monsters say. Well, actually, let's get a tea leaf. Let's get some tea leaves. Because I'm bugged that I didn't answer the question. Usually, symbolically, I will get some sort of answer. Night, Pam Bear. Thank you for coming, sweetie. Have a good night, sweetie. I'm glad you were here. Someday you're going to have a question, Pam Bear. Then you know where to find me. Maybe Spirit will answer, maybe not. Temptation will test you. That doesn't help me, Spirit. Yeah. Can I get another one, please? Can I get another one, please? No? Not in this stack? Really? That's the first time. Usually Spirit's really chatty with the tea leaves. Let's get another another piece of the stack. Miss Ba. Thank you. Woo. Did you see that? I love it when that happens. Now, mind you, I spent most of my childhood playing some type of cards. Solitaire at the very least, and shuffling. And never did cards fly out of the deck like wild maniacs. I don't... It's like... it's like scratching in pool. It's always kind of a shock. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. I think people are going to tell you that you need to get up and be stronger, but they don't understand that you're being strong already. I mean, Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And a ring on the bottom. Very weird. And a filled chair. Huh. Someone new is entering your life. See? New attitude. New home. That doesn't mean a living space necessarily. It could just be a home you make with someone. It's there. It's just you got to hermit for a little while, babe. You got to hibernate. You got to take care of you. You got to do what you need to do to protect your peace. And if that means going to bed and binge watching, Bridgerton or Discovery of Witches or West Wing, or I don't know how old you are. I like to binge watch West Wing. Gilmore Girls. Always a good choice. Yeah. Something like that. But there are people who are not going to understand. There are people who are going to think you are being selfish, that you're being a big baby. Sorry, dogs. On cue, apparently. And they just don't understand because they haven't had a tower like that. Whatever it was that happened, they aren't you, and they don't know how it should affect you. They think they do a lot of times. But, I think sometimes you got to go back in the cocoon. You got to go back in the cave, go back in the cocoon and start all over. Don't ever feel guilty about that. Still didn't get an answer about cancer, necessarily. But, if you got to go a little feral, do it. I'm still feral. I got a sink full of dishes in there. I don't care. I don't care if we eat off paper plates till the end of time. As a matter of fact, if I did the dishes and locked them in the cabinet, I would be perfectly happy about that. And then the kids couldn't, well, I say kids, they're 20-somethings, but then they couldn't get the dishes dirty and we'd all be happy. So, okay, let's get some advice from the wild things. Yeah, because when you're done with this, I forgot to show you the bottom of the deck. When you're done with this, you have your Ace of Cups overflowing. Yeah? You filled that cup. You did that. No one else did that. You took care of yourself. You took care of yourself. You thought about things that you needed to think about and didn't think about things that just weren't constructive. And then you filled up your own damn cup. That's what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to rely on other people to fill our cup. Now, if both of your cups are full, or you both, one person fills sometimes and the other person fills another time, that's a reciprocal giving relationship. But when you're on your own, or when it's new, you fill your own damn cup, baby girl. Absolutely. Okay, so advice from the monsters. Absolutely. This is my new career. Who knew? Right? This is what came of my hermiting. Because I read cards when I was in college. I just didn't do it often. After that, after I had kids. And then all of a sudden, here I am. A year later. And this is my new job. Hopefully it'll eventually pay something. Advice, please, from Miss Ba. Advice, please, from the Wild Things. There it is. Protect your boundaries. This is a common one tonight. No, I don't understand. There's a theme. there's a theme among the collective, because normally it would be, I mean, there's, I think, 48 cards here. So why the same one over and over again, or the same 2 or 3 over and over again? But it's saying the same thing. If you need to go to bed, if you need to be depressed, if you need to scream into the void, if you need to drive down the interstate screaming at the top of your lungs, nobody will notice, I promise you, because they didn't notice when I did it. Absolutely. If you got to do it, do it. You know? Yeah, I don't know who would say don't be stagnant. That would be bullshit. You know, why the hell would you have the Hermit card at all? Why would you have the Four of Swords card at all? It means rest. Those are people who haven't had big towers. Those readers. They don't get it. The big devastating towers. When you have trauma, when you have PTSD, when you have depression, anxiety, go to the doctor. Get help, because there's no reason to suffer with that. Better living through pharmaceuticals. God gave us, Spirit gave us the miracle of science. Use it. But, you know, sometimes that's how you have to take care of yourself. You know, and it's not like you're not doing anything. You're taking care of yourself. You're rebuilding yourself. You're adding to your own sanity. That's not stagnation. That's repair. Yeah, you need to recover. You need to build your own strength. You need to learn to refill your cup. If you were married like me for 24 years, happily, mostly, you forget that you can refill your own cup, right? Because you're constantly trying to keep someone else from draining it. Kids drain your cup. Parents drain your cup. Spouses. Siblings, I assume. I don't have any. But siblings drain your cup. Demon beagles drain your cup. Abso-freaking-lutely. Yeah. I did go feral. I am still mostly feral. If you know, I walk through this house and I'm like, yeah, I should clean that. And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. I'll clean it eventually. It's not hurting anything. No one's sick because I didn't vacuum last week. I hope so, Joe. What I want to do is help people. This is why. This is my tower. My towers. I came home from the grocery, from driving my mother to the grocery. And my husband was certifiably, clinically psychotic. Pretty much overnight. No warning, not really, not that I was able to see. I came home from the grocery store and he believed I was the leader of an outlaw biker gang. That I had goons that were out to get him. And a lot more awful things. And then for weeks, in his crazy, verbally and emotionally abusive, and then he would leave and come back. And he would come back and he was like, okay, I'm fine. He would not go to the doctor. He would not believe me or anyone else that there was anything wrong. So who knows what was wrong. Then he love bombed me. Baited me along, used to send me love songs via text message. filed for divorce, because in Ohio, a crazy person can get divorced. There's no law against that. He left and took my car, left me with the broken down car and truck, took my car. Didn't get it back for a year and a half. I just got it back in July. Thank God it's a Jeep, or it would have been trashed by the time I got it back. And undrivable. He thought somebody was following him in it, so he stopped driving it. But he wouldn't give it back. Then he left for good. Spent Christmas alone. Well, me and our son, who was 22 at the time. Pretty much went to bed. Then in February, I got a little bit more energy. And then my parrot died for Valentine's Day. Then in April, my storage building that's sort of finished as a house, and I kind of wanted to turn it into like a what is it, the bed and breakfast things that people get, a Verbo or something like that. Eventually it caught fire, burned, took a bunch of antiques and family heirlooms and things that I was trying to restore with it. And there were fires. Oh, my washing machine broke. My range is broken. My dishwasher was waiting to be installed here, so it melted in the fire. So, I can't even remember them all now. It was just one thing after another thing after another thing after another thing and another. Broke, no money. Crazy people don't pay support. They don't follow court rulings. It got to the point where I was joking to people. I was like, don't stand too close to me, because the only thing that's left is a meteor falling out of the sky and hammering me into the ground like a giant railroad spike. You know? And, but eventually all that crap stopped, right? And I went to bed. I had PTSD and depression, and I went and got treated for it. So sometimes you got to do it. Sometimes you just got to look all around and say, you know, people, you can take care of yourself mostly. I'm out. I'm out for a while. Can't do it no more. And really, it does help. It does help. The people who tell you that you are obliged to not hermit are the people who have childhood trauma and generational trauma of overwork. Because rich people don't want us to take time for ourselves and not work. They can't be rich if they don't have people like us to do all the work. Right? So that's not a thing that we're taught, is that it's okay. We're not taught that. Have your week's vacation once a year. Maybe if you're lucky, you get to go on a crappy cruise in the Caribbean. Be happy. That's what you get. Well, that's not reality, though. That's just what we're taught to believe. All right, love. Miss Ba, it will be okay. You hermit if you need to, and you can alchemize all of this pain. All of the pain and the blah and the disappointment, alchemize it. And you'll come out the other side and you'll be able to work with it. You'll have something you can work with. Angel Eyes, is it your turn? Thank you, Joe. Really, really, really. When I was at my worst, sometimes it was one person, one tiny thing a day. That was the only good thing that happened to me. Someone opening the door for me and just smiling at me or saying hi. You know, sometimes that person was the only happy thing that happened to me one day. And so when I find people like that, when they're just happy for no reason or supportive for no reason or kind for no reason or go out of the way to talk to you, I will tell them, thank you for that. Because you don't know, somebody you're talking to, you might be the only bright spot in in their day. It's important. You're very welcome, Miss Ba. Come back next weekend. We'll try again. Okay, so we're on Angel Eyes now. Right? Angel Eyes and then Angelus. Sorry, I kind of went off on a tangent. I said the other day I'm not really precious with my experience. If I think it can help somebody to tell them what I discovered, then I absolutely will tell them. I don't care if someday maybe my ex does get help and he's embarrassed by me telling everyone that. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not embarrassed by the things that happen to me. I'm not embarrassed by what I had to do to become what I am right now. I like what I am right now, and I didn't see that coming. So, okay, Angel Eyes wants to know Cancer or Taurus. The enduring question, Cancer or Taurus? All right, Angel. Let's see. We'll do a pile for Cancer and a pile for Taurus, and we'll see what we get. Okie dokie. Let's start with the Jack-o'-lantern, the new deck. A lot of which I cannot show on camera because there's nips and stuff. You know, because we're all a bunch of prudes, apparently. We adults can't handle art with nudity. Which one is for you? Which one will not send you to the loony bin? Should we have an option C? What is it called? When, to be announced? To be continued? The Hanged Man. Well, maybe a little bit of new perspective. I don't know, though. I wouldn't know what to tell you, because I feel like, Angel, you would already have... I feel like you would already have tried the Hanged Man approach and gotten a new perspective on this. I'm going to put this to the side. We'll see if it ties in better. All right, Spirit. Taurus, Cancer. All right, Spirit. Give me a card for Taurus and Cancer. Taurus, please, first. Angels, Taurus. 8 of Pentacles. And Cancer, please. 7 of Pentacles. Well, okay, 7 of Pentacles for Cancer. Standing around watching your garden grow, watching your ships come in, watching your work manifest into watermelons. Maybe. I'm a little thirsty, honestly. Not drink thirsty, I'm food thirsty. When you just want something really juicy, like fruit. Fruit thirsty. All right, and then Taurus, 8 of Pentacles. So, yeah, learning your trade, practicing your craft, becoming skilled in what you do, concentrating on work. Kind of the same thing. All right. So, can I get another card for Taurus, please? Can I get another card for Taurus? 10 of Pentacles. Promising. Everybody here is pretty worried about money, it seems like. Can I get another card for Cancer? I mean, in Cancer and Taurus. The Emperor. Well, Knight of Pentacles again on the bottom. Slowpoke Rodriguez. Slowpoke. I need to blow my nose again. Sorry. How many is left, Ems? Just Angelus? Well, hang out for a bit, Phantom Punk. If nobody else is in here waiting that was here before you, I can probably do one more. M's gonna shoot me. She had a nice list. She had rules. Just Angelus? That's all that's left after Angel Eyes. Okay. Alright, well, okay, the Hangman. We'll put the Hangman back in here in the middle. Knight of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. Alrighty. Everybody just working a lot, Angel. Angel Eyes. A-E, Angel, not Angelus. Okay, give me why the 8 and 10 of Pentacles for Taurus, please. Do I have to ask? Because Taurus. Hermit. Yeah, Taurus is just working on money and not paying attention to much else. He can only see what's right in front of his face, and that's money right now. Why the 7 of Pentacles and the Emperor for Cancer, please? Why the 7 of Pentacles and Emperor for Cancer, please? Thank you. All of these horses' legs are screwed up. Look at this. I didn't notice this one. I'm mad. It's time for a review. A couple of reviews. Don't piss off an English major. She will write really good reviews. Sorry. I got a tickle. Well, right now it looks like Cancer, babe. Just because, you know, he doesn't seem to be only concentrating on Pentacles. He's got some ideas, he's listening a little bit to his divine inspiration. He is apparently an emperor, or in emperor energy right now. He's Wandy, the Taurus? This doesn't say so. It says he's worried about, or he's well, I mean, guys, kind of always got a little Ace of Wands on the brain. Hopefully not too little. I am sorry. I got a tickle. Oh. I have one cat, the Tuxie. She's not really good at taking care of herself. So she's not as clean as the other cats, and she kind of sometimes makes me sneeze. But she's not here. I thought she was here earlier, though. Divine inspiration. No, it's it's the Knight of Wands. I know, Angel. I was just hoping to avoid it. I mean, let's get a monster or two. What are wrong with these people? I mean, really? I don't know, maybe this is their version of going to bed and being feral. Just working themselves to death. Taurus, yeah, I could see that. Cancer, maybe. I don't know. I don't know enough cancers to judge that. All right. Some advice from the universe for angel eyes, please. Bury your dead. My first knee-jerk reaction is one of these, at least one of these guys is just not, no gender implied. I'm just saying guys is, hey, you guys, you know. They just don't seem to want to do anything at all. Or they don't know what to do, or they aren't ready, or they like fatally, not fatally, that's not the word I'm looking for. Just like bachelor, at least Taurus, just, what do they call it when people are just bachelors forever? I can't remember. There's a word for it. Weird. He literally seems to have no other interest. No other interest than pentacles. I think that if Taurus, I think he would be a little boring. Confirmed bachelor. Thank you, Ems. The bigger the confirmed bachelor, the harder they fall. True story. But still, he just doesn't seem to have much going on but pentacles. It's like the only thing that he cares about or is interested in, and he just seems a little dull. I don't know. I might not be being fair. It's just what comes to me. But, and the reason why I thought that is because of the bury your dead card. And I'm like, yeah, but nobody's really metaphorically dead even. Unless he's just really boring. I don't know. Or really boring right now. So, probably when we're not playing, if we ever play. The Taurus is wandy lately. Yeah, I still think that some people are just wandy. If I think straight, I would think, yeah, I don't need any of the sparky, the boom shakalaka chakra. I'm good, I'm fine. But some days I'm just like, oh man, I was married for 24 years. I kind of missed the boom shakalaka chakra, right? That's the Taurus. He felt he is a lost cause. So many toxic women used him. Yeah, but, you know, well, I can see that because, you know, I've been told that too. Or I've been told that by people that they don't have a person, right? That they're the ones that have to be alone forever. Oh, you know. But really, that's not true. It just takes him a while to get over it. Cancer super wandy. That sounds very cancery. Yeah, he's going to be hermiting for a while because he's not even trying to look at anything else. He's not even worrying about, not even thinking about it. Nothing. He must have really been burned, really burned. That sounds like my ex-husband, actually. It's so weird calling him my ex. Because this person who is my ex is not him. It's somebody else. It's a parallel universe version of him. You know. All right. Angelus. Are you still with us, Angelus? Works 500 hours a week. Yeah. Like a beer delivery guy the week before the 4th of July. Angelus, how will my ex Caden feel about me reaching out to him after work after 6 months? I thought I'd give it time. All right, Angelus, let's see. Oh, Ace of Wands. Well, I think he's going to be a little sparky big time. A little horny, maybe. It's all right, Ems. I gotcha. You're wondering if he's like your 10 of Cups or your 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is on the bottom, but I don't get soulmate vibes off of it necessarily. 5 of Swords, Page of Pentacles, High Priestess, 9 of Wands, the Tower, the 3 of Cups, and Judgment. That is no kind of sense. Okay. Can I get the energy around Angelus and Caden's connection, please? Thank you. Magician. Can I get the energy, please, off the connection? What was that? Ace of Swords. The King of Wands. Ace of Wands and Ace of Swords, new beginnings with truth and inspiration. Not necessarily passion, might be passion. Could be both. You also have the King of Wands here and the Magician and the energy around your connection. Still the 6 of Cups on the bottom. He might be a soulmate, but he might not be your person. Your romantic every person all the time. Oh, Ems, thank you. Thank you for keeping the list. The list is good, baby. 56! Woo! Yeah, baby. Nice. Lots of lurkers, though. You sleep sweet, Ems. And anybody else who has to go, I understand. Oh, Jean, you're leaving too. Love you, baby. See you soon. It seems like to me that you still have unfinished business with Caden. There's nothing here saying that there's something that would finish this up, right? There's no Death card for a new beginning. There's no Tower. There's no 10 of Wands, putting down your burdens, so of the things that no longer serve you. So I don't think whatever business it is that you have together is quite done, but I'm not sure what your business is. So let's see if we can get some idea. Why is the Ace of Wands here for Angelus and Caden, please? Why is the Ace of Wands here, Spirit? Really? Two of Wands. Well, that's progressing somewhat. And the Wheel. Why is the Magician here, please, Spirit? Why is the Magician here? Oh, come here. Why is the Magician here, please, Spirit? Why is the Magician here? Is that it? The Empress? Interesting. Why is the Ace of Swords here, Spirit? Why the Ace of Swords, please? Thank you. Two of Cups. I could be wrong. I mean, they could do an about face, or they could like you and be attracted to you, but they're still not your person. Because I don't know. I don't know. Let's look some more. Why is the King of Wands here, Spirit? Why the King of Wands? Justice. Weird. Okay. Why are you contradictory? Or maybe I was just wrong. It's possible. I might have not quite gotten the right memo. Yeah, I can imagine that that would be tense. I can't even imagine what I would all say to my first boyfriend, but that was very long ago. Very long ago. That was like early 90s. So, I know I'd recognize his nose, though. Let's see. Ten of Cups. Why is the Ten of Cups here, Spirit? Why is the Ten of Cups here? Thank you. King of Pentacles. I just get the feeling that something is not balanced. It doesn't say it's not balanced. Sometimes the context is difficult for me because I was married for 24 years. And I had kind of one date since then, and then nothing else. So it's really hard to figure out what to compare it to for context. And sometimes I think I'm just being dense somehow. Well, I mean, I think the time for Caden is probably past. I think the wheel turned. Maybe you could have like a little fun with the Ace of Wands if you wanted to, but I don't think it would lead anywhere. I think it would get stuck at the 2. It would never go any farther than that. At this time. Critters? That's the cats playing. Some of the cats. Um, there's a Two of Cups here with the Empress, the Magician, the Eight of Swords, the King of Wands, and Justice. This is a whole different situation right here in the middle that I don't think is Caden. Somebody sees you as an empress, or somebody is an empress for you. There's no gender in tarot. But there's some truth and manifestation power that brings this. King of Wands, or the card showing is the King of Wands. That's a fire sign generally. It doesn't have to be, because, you know, they could have no fire in their sun, moon, rising, and Venus at all. And then the complete rest of their chart could be Aries. You don't know. So, I mean, they could be rife with fire and things burst into flames under their ass, like happens to me. So, yeah. Oh, I forgot about that one. I was just thinking, my first car caught fire. One time my husband and I knocked a pillow onto a candle and set the bed on fire. What else burnt? My house, of course. And a couple months ago, the lawnmower caught fire while I was mowing. Literally under my ass, caught fire. So saying they, could be a fire sign. It's really not a reliable way to predict something. Anything else, Spirit? Give me another one on this. Who is this King of Wands? Who is this? Yeah. Yeah, there's another person here, because we got a King of Wands and we got the Knight of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups, both. Over here, that is not Caden. So somebody else is your person. But I think you could have a fling if you wanted to. Although Temperance is on the bottom, which means I don't know that it would be something you would look back on and be glad you did. I've done a few sketch things and I look back on them now and I'm like, yeah, I'm not sorry I did that. That's cool. But I don't think this would be one of those things. So let's get some advice. Let's get some advice for Angelus, please. Oi. Communion. There's the card. This is about going into nature and grounding. Among other things. So let's look this one up, because I don't remember everything that means. And it doesn't necessarily tie to any of these, obviously tie to any of these cards here. So, book. I rearranged things. Bad idea. Where are they even? Oh, there they are. Oh. Number 2. Communion. Draw your allies close to you right now. It's a time to commune with those you trust, whether you need support, guidance, or simply a kind listening ear that helps you truly hear yourself. You are being asked to express your needs in a safe, protected environment. Seek out trusted friends. Share. Let yourself be witnessed and received. And if you have no one else to hold space with right now, do not underestimate the invisible allies. Well, I'm telling you right now, you're here with us. You're here with me. I'm holding space with you. Anytime I can. Your favorite authors, artists, creators, and or spirit guides can be an active source of support in your life. Write a letter, explain your heart in a meditation or a visualization. Some of your greatest allies are in the realm of the unseen. Confide your truth, express your heart, experience the communion of your belonging. That's your advice. So, trusted friends. Seek trusted friends. You know? And if you haven't spoken to Caden in 4 years, he's not a trusted friend, really. Right? Go be among your peeps. Be among your peeps. Sometimes there's nothing better than being among your peeps. So I think that's your reading, Angelus. I hope it helps. $25 likes on the video? That's awesome. Yeah. Cool. Is it like blizzarding somewhere and people can't leave the house? Excuse me. It is 10:31 Eastern Standard Time. Is everybody gone? Is everybody asleep? My mods went to bed. Well, 3.5 hours is a good run for a Saturday night, I think. Absolutely. So, fam, to wrap things up, I guess. Oh, hi, Joe. You're still here. Bless your heart. I was just housekeeping a little. I thought. I have 9 of the 12 tarot snacks from today finished and uploaded, it looks like. So Aries through Saggy, which is thank you, Joe. The tarot snacks for today are what I would tell your person if they were getting a reading, and that also applies to cross watchers. So if you want to know about a Cancer and you go to their tarot snack, it's actually probably going to be reading you and what you need to know. 8:30 in Denver. Yeah. Denver's gorgeous, what I saw of it. You know, flying in. When you fly into Denver, the mountains are like islands in the clouds. It's crazy. It's like nothing I ever saw before. Because the mountains out here are, you know, old and round, not snow-capped peaks. Angel! You're very welcome, Angel. I'll see you at Archer's Live tomorrow, guys. I'm just doing some housekeeping announcements. Anyway. I bet it is, Joe. From what I could see, it was very much from the airplane. I just had a layover. And also from the concourse, watching the planes take off and land. So yeah, Monday or Tuesday, I will have another set of snacks, perhaps. I'm just trying to nail down what I need to do to make the viewers happy. You know? Anyway. But I'm glad you all came. It was fun. I always have so much fun. Yeah, Joe, sometimes that's the way it works. Sometimes I have no control over what comes out. Last week, Shan's reading turned into a political reading, and I did not ask that question. And it was kind of a, well, it was the same reading that every political psychic tarot reader got, and it was all wrong and devastating because it was wrong. So I just, it was very strange because I didn't ask that. I don't do political readings. I don't know why I got one. And it even was confirmed by the pendulum that that's what it was talking about. And I'm like, but Shan needs to know about her person, spirit. Nope, that's not what you get to know. I'm going to tell you what you need to know. That's what my spirit guides are like, apparently. So, after a week or so, Joe, it might change too. People have free will. At any moment in time, you can make a decision that changes what will happen later. And then, everything is different. But usually it takes, usually if you get one every day, it doesn't change very much. Usually it takes about a week, at least. So, but check out your tarot snacks because people tell me they're very on point, which makes me happy. Of course, I still have a small collective. As the collective gets bigger, it might be a little less specific, or there might be things that don't resonate. So I don't know. I'm excited to find out, though. I'm also excited to eat some pizza and go hermit. Not watching Gilmore Girls. I've been watching, Freevee has this series of Norse movies from Scandinavian movies about the Shamer's daughter, I think it's got subtitles and everything. It's not dubbed, so I have to pay close attention, but that's what I've been watching recently. When I need to hermit, that's what I do. I've been watching. So, all right, loves. Oh, tech support's finally showed up. And internet permitting, and assuming that the other reader that I mod for doesn't switch back to Saturday night. He's on Sunday right now, so assuming that, yeah, try back next Saturday. Get on the list. I'll see if I can make it go a little faster, then I can fit a little more people in. Oh, my nose is just itching like crazy. Good night, Joe. Have a great night. Enjoy the rest of your night, because it's only 8:30 there. Love you. Bye.